Anyways, Elon Musk is now banning people who are impersonating him.
Yeah.
So like people, you have to explicitly say like this is a parody account if you're gonna make fun of someone, which is funny because that was like his whole thing against the like whatever free speech. And you know what it reminded me of?
What?
Remember when Neville bought iCarly because the
Yeah.
domain went up for sale?
And they'll rue the day.
And they'll rue the day.
Yeah.
And like he was just this big like loser that didn't have any friends. And
Well, he just wanted a kiss. Who could blame him?
do you think that Elon is following
He's just
Neville,
wanting a kiss?
Neville Papperman's footsteps?
Elon Musk just wants a kiss from Hank Green.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, he just wants a kiss from Hank Green, probably.
But at the end of the day, the current is going to keep moving in this river of this thing we call life. The balls are going to keep rolling in this goofy little thing we call life. The kind of sweat is going to keep kind of coming out of.
Oh, speaking of sweat, that reminds me. I've been smelling like a hoagie for the past few days.
Like the sandwich?
Like an Italian sub, as you would say in non-Philadelphia places. You know why?
Stomach is growling.
You know why?
Why?
Because my deodorant that I've been applying 14 times a day for the past few days, it's new. It had the the clear cap on it.
Oh, so nothing was actually...
Nothing. I was touching, it was skin to cap contact.
You know what's not going to work for that? The placebo effect.
Yeah. No. You can't placebo that, bitch.
Pits are not
Pits are not prone
subscribing
to subscribing
to the
to the placebo effect.
No, they will move forward with smelling like roadkill.
That being said, I am the most susceptible person to a placebo effect you could probably find on this planet.
Me too. I think that goes hand in hand with joining a cult.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Wait. You just healed me.
It is incredible how powerful the mind is.
Yeah.
I want to get back to that, but first, a few call outs before we kind of dive into the meat of the episode. I don't know if you're watching the video version, you might be noticing that my sweater looks a little funky, and that's because there's green pieces in it, and I'm not allowed to wear green on the green screen due to the effects of that. But I want you to know that it doesn't look funky in real life. It's actually gorgeous because this is the sweater I was working on last week that I finished. Connor, let's hear it for the sweater. Yeah.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
So I'm really loving the way this turned out.
It's stacked like a hoagie.
You think?
Yeah, I'm seeing a pickle. I'm sorry. Did I touch your areola?
Like direct nipple to finger contact. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Go figure. Your nipple is located in the middle of your breast.
Weird how that works
out. We still don't have HR on set, so I'm good there. But I don't know what blue you would put on a sandwich. Maybe
blueberries.
Yeah, maybe.
By the way, so good for you.
Yeah. Antioxidants.
I've been on a health side of TikTok. Those are just like nature's pills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna realize anything with a lot of that pigmentation, great for you.
Yes.
I would suggest jumping on over to. They actually sell at Whole Foods these like purple potatoes.
Oh, I bet those are so good for you.
They taste like potatoes, but they're apparently they're very high in. I'm so bad at the longer words. They're good for you.
High in antioxidants?
Well, antioxidants, yes, but there's like a. It's like a something word like that. Usually when
microdermabrasion, probably.
Yeah, that could be it. Actually, I think that's a procedure you get done.
I want that badly for my skin.
Yeah.
I've had it before. It doesn't do anything.
My mom... Is that where they do the needles all over your face?
I think it's like very fine needles that kind of get rid of the first layer of your skin. It can't be what God intended.
It's called a vampire facial, right?
I don't know. I know what you're thinking of where they like make your face look bloody.
My mom got that.
I think that's maybe a different kind of.
My mom got that, and me and my sister were super young, and we were so scared of her.
Yeah.
Because we had just watched Harry Potter. Not sure how that was.
You weren't allowed to watch Harry Potter.
Oh, we snuck it in.
Oh,
we snuck.
Damn.
We snuck a Sorcerer's Stone in there when she wasn't.
Good job.
When she wasn't on her A game. I think I got more in trouble for watching Harry Potter when she found out than I did for like drinking.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. The
Go
only
figure.
thing I was never allowed to watch was Juno. Because my parents thought I was going to get pregnant. Joke's on them.
Nothing like watching a movie and being like, maybe I should get pregnant.
Yeah.
A movie about how
Like,
hard
yeah.
it is to be pregnant in high school to be like, wait, I want to do that.
Yeah, I was allowed and encouraged to watch Human Centipede 1 and 2. But Juno?
Yeah.
No. That was where they drew the line.
Mm.
Yeah.
Probably because of Michael Cera.
You think? I love him. I would date him in 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, every time I push, this mic is all over my face and mouth.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is am I sharing this mic with anybody? Does anybody know? Is this the same like
I would.
mic condom that's on for like a bunch
That's a
of people?
good question.
Because I'm like putting it in my
Yeah, me
mouth.
too. You're probably sharing with Zach because he's on that side, and I'm probably sharing with Waleed.
Yeah.
I don't know though, because we're step sisters.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, shoot, what were we on? What are we on right now? What were we?
We were talking about. Moved on from sweater.
Welcome back.
We were talking about the power of the mind.
Yeah.
Which I do like. I think that's going to be a big theme in this episode.
Yeah, me too.
Not ready to get there yet though.
No.
Because
I was talking about how your sandwich looks like a sweater.
Sweater. You touched my nipple.
Yep.
And
now?
oh yeah, that's it for my sweater.
Oh.
Just know that it is probably looking more gorgeous in real life. I wish you could all see it, but I'm not going to show you the back because I don't know what the back of my hair looks like today, and it's none of my business, including my business or your business or anyone's business.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah. Private.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were arguing about something before we started filming as well.
I think we just, welcome everybody back.
Okay. Sorry.
Guys, welcome everybody back to Brooke and Connor make a podcast. I feel like
I feel like it's been forever.
I feel like it has to. It's just been 1 week.
Yeah.
We came in yesterday to get, some filming done, and then it's raining in California for once in a harvest moon, and it was blood moon last night, by the way.
What exactly does that mean?
The moon is red.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well, it
because
was raining all night. So you couldn't see it, which is a bummer. But I did put a crystal out in the moonlight.
Good.
Again,
I've got to charge mine.
Again, because placebo, that's fine.
Oh,
they could be like,
100%.
you have to put it up your ass, unfortunately. I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, I would do, yeah.
As long as it'll do what? And they're like, oh, it'll just do all the stuff you want to happen is going to happen now. I'm like, okay, great.
That is truly
Let me put it in my butt.
Yeah.
I also put a glass of water out last night, as like you would do for Santa with cookies.
Right.
But it's just a glass of water for me to drink. That's going to be
charges good energy.
Yeah, but then this is wild to say out loud. They said that I need to read my manifestations off to it.
To the glass of water.
And then drink it.
Perfect.
I just read my to-do list off to it because I really got to get that thing done.
Sometimes that's all you can do.
Yeah. It's like, okay, it's just simply like fold that laundry, baby.
You know how I've been holding myself accountable for tasks recently? I've been posting on my Instagram stories.
I've noticed.
And being like, I'm going to the gym. And then it's like, I have to go to the gym because I told everybody I was going to go to the gym. And then I post a follow-up photo of me at the gym because it's like, it would be horrifying, mortifying, embarrassing if I didn't go. So that's really helpful. I should post that I'm going to call a dermatologist. I should do that right now, but I'll do it after.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm envious that you stick by your word because
I have to.
So many people are like, hey, how's hard 75 going? I'm like, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
What is hard 75? I've been seeing a lot about it.
I think it's when you take one of those gas station boner pills and have to call a doctor.
They have those?
Oh my God, they have those. Yeah. We used to do some crazy stuff in college.
With the gas station boner pills?
Yeah, you betcha.
Have you had one?
Yes.
What was it like?
A boner.
For too long?
While. Yeah.
What do you think would happen if I took one?
You would probably get a boner.
Uh-huh.
Somehow.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd have to go to the hospital. But who knows with me?
You're supposed to
ZocDoc. I could use ZocDoc for that.
ZocDoc. This episode is brought to you by ZocDog.
Yeah.
Got a boner for 4+ hours?
Doc.
Wait another half hour and then download the ZocDog app.
Ooh, there was something that I was about to call poison control for the other night. But, it's actually, like, not funny. It's, like, scary.
Okay. So just know that when Brooke says this thing that may come off as scary to y'all, it's funny to us.
No, it was just, like, I was just panicking.
Oh,
because
I just didn't want one of those things where it's like, that is actually really concerning and sad.
Yeah,
it's like,
that is my least favorite thing about the internet is when you kind of try to unload your trauma through like posting about it and reclaiming it as funny and being like, look, this is funny. And people are like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Are you okay?
Ooh, hope you feel
Not
better.
looking for that at all. Just looking for a ha ha ha.
You know what made me feel better? 1,200 shares and some laughs.
Yeah, exactly.
Some interaction.
Hell yeah, Con. But what happened, I was using Drano in my sink as well as my bathtub, and it got on my hands.
Oh, yeah.
And then I immediately stuck my fingers in my mouth.
What did it taste like?
I tasted it,
Like Drano.
which was the concern.
Yeah.
And then I Googled what happens if you drink Drano. Organs are going to melt. So imagine my shock and horror. Turns out it was not an amount that would do that.
They should make
But really scary.
human Drano.
To melt your organs?
No, just to like
get all the toxins out?
Yeah.
I think that's an enema.
We can't do an enema conversation again.
Okay.
Back to back.
Did we have one last week?
Yeah, we did. The jet ski that went up my ass.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're so right. It's hard to keep track
It is hard to keep track.
of shit fart conversations
fart,
we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
happy voter day yesterday. We were here yesterday and we were gonna talk about it then, but now it's like tomorrow
Right.
from that. But hopefully everybody got to get out and vote.
For all of us.
There was a 25-year-old that got elected, and I've said for so long, I'm like, okay,
Isn't that illegal?
no, it's 35 for presidents.
Oh.
What's his name? I'm actually gonna make sure that I'm not spreading.
What state?
Florida.
Forgive my ignorance.
Florida.
Okay, that checks out completely.
Yes, Maxwell.
Yeah,
Frost.
Maxwell
Also,
Frost.
great name.
Yeah.
Maxwell Frost.
Maxwell is so like I've never met a Maxwell that goes by Maxwell. I've just met Maxes. Maxwell is more of you Maxes should start going by Maxwell. Even if that's not on your birthday.
Lie about it.
Like that is an incredibly sophisticated name.
Maxwell Frost.
That is really good.
Yeah.
What does he stand for?
He's great.
That's great
I
news.
read through some stuff last night, but the coolest thing to me, he's in Florida, but which is great for Florida.
Maybe I'll see him when I go visit my mom and pop over the holidays.
Maybe. The coolest thing is he's like Gen Z.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. There's no denying life is full of challenges, and when I get overwhelmed, it's hard for me to navigate my way through these stressful emotions on my own. And
I know that.
And I don't have to navigate them on my own. You know why? Therapy Thursdays.
Therapy
Thursdays with other Brooke. When I find myself in these situations, I use therapy as a helpful resource. And the best thing about having someone have to listen to you is that they have to listen to you.
Yes.
Because you're paying them to do so. And you know what?
What?
They're listening.
Yeah, they have to.
Therapists are trained to help you figure out the cause of challenging emotions and learn productive coping skills, which makes therapy the closest thing to a guided tour of the complex engine called you.
Nice words. Okay,
Yes.
Emily Dickinson.
Yes.
BetterHelp has connected over 3 million people with licensed therapists. Because BetterHelp is 100% online, it's convenient and accessible from anywhere. Personally, therapy has had an incredible effect on my mental health. I told you that.
Seen that firsthand.
Just talking through stuff, like I don't have to back someone into a corner to talk about it. I could just pay someone with our discount code and they have to listen to me.
Yeah.
Therapy has also given me a new sense of confidence that's empowered me in my day-to-day life because they give me stuff I can put into place to kind of,
Yeah. As the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists available 100% online. Plus, it's affordable. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. It couldn't be simpler.
No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist.
Yeah.
Because you can find it on BetterHelp and it's all there. Learn more and save 10% on your first month at betterhelp.com/BANDC. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BANDC.
I wonder what his first act will be.
Can we scroll down? I read like a bunch of people yesterday. I get them confused. Let's see. Frost was heavily favored to win the Orlando-based seat, which is solidly Democrat. Why is my alarm going off for 9:44? Birth control. Okay, 19%. Okay, I'm not sure what his big.
What's
thing
his
was.
title? Is he kind of like a congressman?
Oh, he's big in gun.
Gun
What's
control.
it called? He's
That's
gonna
great. Gun
revisit
reform.
that reform. Yeah,
Loving that.
because he was a survivor of a
Really?
yeah
Holy
an event.
shit. Wow.
That's what it was. So. No one better to be
Really?
in a position
Wow.
there. Gun control continues to be a top issue among young voters. Oh, there he is. In Newton,
Congress.
Connecticut. Okay.
Yeah.
So he was
Wow.
in.
Wow.
Listening.
Oh my
So
God.
pretty cool.
In New-
I mean, like, not the situation, but like pretty
Whoa.
cool. I think it's nice to have someone that isn't actively, like, needing to be potentially
Ventilator.
put in a home,
Yeah.
like, in a place
Yeah.
of power.
Yeah. Wow.
He's frontal lobe
Fully developed. Yes.
Alzheimer's? No. So like
Alzheimer's?
great. Alzheimer's? So
Alzheimer award?
what? I don't know. You get what I'm saying.
No,
He's
I
just
totally
not an
do.
oldie. He's not an oldie,
And not
but
to be ageist, because would never be.
I just think that
We-
if they're allowed to
It's
be
nice to have one.
if they're allowed to be in
young
office
person.
that early, put them in office that early.
Yeah.
They're fresh out of school. They
Yeah.
know all this stuff.
Yeah.
And they're in touch with people.
Very cool.
Twitter could have been a really cool tool for him.
Yeah.
But now I don't know. But I thought let's see what else I had to say.
Thank you for bringing that to
That was cool
my
because
attention.
before then I was like, we're in like a really cool position right now of like going backwards
Mm-hmm.
for some reason. And then I saw like it was
Just
really
like baby steps forward.
waking. Well, yeah, because so much that we were like voting on yesterday
Yeah.
was stuff that
Just like basic human rights.
was already
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah.
But I thought it was really funny seeing people like the Katy Perrys and stuff posting like, LA has gone to shit. And I was like, don't you have like a $40 million home in Montecito?
Yeah.
Like next to Prince Harry? Like,
Sure.
I don't think that.
Although damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think like when they come out and then people are like, yeah, Katy Perry's voting for X. It's like, yeah, but Katy Perry doesn't have the same problems you have because she's not in your tax bracket because she
Right.
has, you don't have the same problems as someone who has a Las Vegas residency, you know? So you're
Right.
the issues you're voting on are different.
But it's like.
Even
she
though
ha-
she wore a cheeseburger
Yeah.
costume.
But like she has. It's like good.
Yeah, it is good. I don't know.
You know.
That was just
again.
that like caught my eye.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was like a good outcome. I guess a
Yeah.
lot of like people actually went out, like Gen Z people
Yeah.
went out and voted. Which is
That's
cool.
great.
Yeah.
Your voice matters. Everyone.
That's why
That is
we've chosen to
Yeah.
grab these mics and really
and really
drive that
make a
point home.
difference
Yeah.
by talking about jet skis via enema.
Into my butt.
Enema via jet ski,
Yeah.
rather, into asshole feature.
Yeah.
Featuring, yes, Katy Perry. Do you want to tell everyone what you learned?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, yeah, we got some comments
Yeah.
on the close friends thing last week, and
Oh, really quick aside is if you want to join the close friends
okay,
Instagram story, because there's been a lot of confusion around that. Once you subscribe to Close Friends, in the description of the Close Friends episode, there's a Google sheet that you have to fill out. So just subscribing to Close Friends isn't enough. You have to fill out the Google sheet as well. Sorry if that was confusing. Sorry to interrupt.
no, that's good to say
Okay.
because we kind of were going ham city on the close friends
Yeah.
on Instagram the other day. It's so easy.
We were talking about White Lotus because
Yeah.
we said we would talk about that in the Close Friends story. Didn't touch
We
it.
forgot.
Completely forgot.
We forgot.
Yeah.
But we got a bunch of comments on
Yeah.
the close friends episode bonus content on tmgstudios.com. tmgstudios.tv. Sorry, Jesus.
It's okay.
age. And one of the comments was that Claire said, I'm once again asking Connor to learn what bury the lead actually means. I was wrong.
In
I
your
thought-
defense, I
Don't even read the definition. I'm thinking bury the lead means like she grabbed the end of my story, the punchline, and kind of dug a little hole and kind of put the lead there and then covered it in dirt
Well, wouldn't I be pulling it out?
and showing it off.
Yeah.
To the people. No, I don't even know what I thought lead means LEAD, which I don't know why. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Doesn't
It's LEDE. Bury the lead. Okay, here's the definition: is fail to emphasize the most important part of a story or account. I thought it means you took the lead, the thing, and then just blew up the spot.
I
You know?
agree. So you couldn't have been using it more incorrectly
Bury
if
the
you
lead.
tried.
Lead is LEDE.
So what you're trying to say is you stop taking my punchline.
So bury the lead for me would mean like
spoiling rather.
I didn't even say the punchline.
Yeah.
Or like I didn't deliver. the line.
Yeah.
So what is LEDE? What is an LEDE?
Sound system.
Is the opening sentence or paragraph of a news article. Okay.
It's too much.
Okay, so I'm redefining bury the lead and the end is going to
Are you
be
reclaiming?
LEAD.
Yeah.
I'm reclaiming that as my own. And
Reclaiming and redefining.
Yeah.
And reshaping.
Yeah.
Rather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to continue to say that. And it is,
Just know it's spelled differently.
just know it's bury the lead, Connor's version.
Bury the lead, negative connotation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Stick it to the man.
Yeah.
I'm not subscribing to
LEDE.
archaic versions of sayings. We are treading our own
Yeah.
path. And that's all I had there. I just wanted to share that.
Thank you
I didn't know what it means. And
for your bravery.
it's okay to admit when you're wrong.
Mhm.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm not proud. I have no pride.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you. Well, how was your weekend on this fine Wednesday?
Good. I went to Zach Brown Band with TK.
I don't think I know any song
You do.
by them.
You do. Little bit of chicken fried.
Mm-mm.
Cold beer on a Friday night. Pair of jeans that fit just right.
No.
And the radio on. Yeah, you do.
On that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I do.
That one. And then a bunch more, but I'm not going to sing it. But
Okay.
they did, I guess one of the guys in it, sorry, bummer, he is ALS. He just found out.
Mm-hmm.
So they kept having to take breaks for him. But in the breaks,
I've always
Normalize
said
breaks.
normalize breaks.
well, he does have ALS.
I
as well.
know.
So,
I know.
okay. But they would play covers.
I'm saying if we normalized breaks for everyone, it would be just like you wouldn't have even had to say like, oh, he did have to take breaks. It would just be a given.
Right. Well, again, he has ALS.
No, I know.
Okay. Well,
I'm standing with him, not against him.
mhm. As a part of the taking breaks community.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, but they had to take breaks, so they'd bring out the opener to play covers. And yes, normalize breaks, but normalize playing covers at a band's
I love
thing because
covers.
it switches up your vibe. They did Michael Jackson, they did
Ooh.
Talking Heads, they did You Make Me Feel Like a Natural
Very good
Woman.
song.
And they
Very
like
good
let
song.
the backup singers all got like their own song that they sang to the whole crowd. Bone chilling. It was great. And there was like a group of 16-year-olds that were like mosh pitting the whole time. They loved Zach Brown Band so much. I would say go see them if you have not. Even if like one or two songs. The concert was so high energy and fun. It was a blast.
That's so great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Thanks. And then Saturday.
Do you like going to concerts where you don't know the songs?
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. Have to know every song or I'm not really interested.
I don't mind that because I think if I go with someone that really likes it and they just need someone to go, I always go. But then after that, went to Alexander 23 on Saturday night. There was
Who's
a bunch
that?
of people there. He tours with like Chelsea Cutler a lot.
I wish I knew better. Like, I wish I had better music. Not taste. I think I have fine taste, but just like exposure almost. Like, I wish I would listen to new people. I just listen to the same shit over and over and over and over and over again.
That's okay. Okay.
Okay.
Well. Okay. So I went there. I was gonna go to a show. He messaged me. He was like, "Come to he's playing at the Wiltern, which is like a really
Alex
cool."
23 messaged you?
Yeah, Alexander 23.
Sure.
And he said, "Come to the show." I said, "Okay." I had no plan Saturday, which is cool. I love when that happens. And so I went, and went in. I didn't realize it was gonna be like a bunch of people were there. Tana Mojo was there, like a bunch of our friends. Jeremy Zucker was there. I'm trying to think who else I saw. Emmy Hartman was there.
Oh.
Ran into a bunch of people, and then one of our other friends was like, "Are you at the Wiltern? We're at SG Lewis down the street." And I go, "I love SG Lewis. He's a DJ." So it was like a definite vibe switch. Oh my God. I saw a bunch of other people that I just remembered at that show. But
Do you want to?
so it's fine. But we go down to SG Lewis and we're in the crowd, like kind of jumping around. It was really fun. If you saw me there, I was very high energy. Don't say a word. It was just I was actually like jumping around, dancing and stuff. It was
Nothing wrong with that.
Hi guys, we're gonna take a quick break to thank another sponsor of today's episode, ZocDoc. Battleship is a fun board game, and a lot of us played it as kids. But as an adult, Calendar Battleship is the most frustrating game you can play with your doctor, trying to find when you're both free for an appointment. Apartment. It could be 3 months out.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, I don't know what I'm doing, and
That is really stressful.
next year, wow. With ZocDoc, booking an appointment with a doctor that suits your needs, fits your schedule, is in your network, and in your neighborhood is easy.
With ZocDoc, I'm able to easily book my appointments with quality doctors I can trust without having to jump over any hurdles. And that's really important to me because I'm not very good with phone calls.
Hurdles are hard.
And I'm not very good with phone calls. And ZocDoc really is so good for that need of mine. ZocDoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them. Find and review local doctors, read verified patient reviews from real people who made real appointments. Now, when you walk into that doctor's office, you're all set to see someone in your network who gets you.
On ZocDoc, you can find every specialist under the sun, whether you're trying to straighten your teeth, fix an achy back. You need to do that.
Yeah.
Get that mole checked out. Oh, I need to do
I needed to do all of these
Or-
things.
or anything else, ZocDoc has you covered. Plus, the mobile app is as easy as ordering a ride to the restaurant or getting a delivery to your house. Search, find, and book doctors with a few taps. Go to ZocDoc.com, find the doctor that is right for you, and book an appointment in person or remotely that fits your schedule.
Every month, millions of people use ZocDoc, and I'm one of them. It's my go-to whenever I need to find and book a quality doctor, which is every other day. Go to ZocDoc.com/BANDC and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/BANDC, ZocDoc.com/BNC.
But ended up like knowing someone on like behind him on the it's a DJ set, so like there's people behind the DJ, and they're like, "Oh, come up, whatever." We had like a group of friends with us, and we go up and or like standing behind and met a couple of the managers of SG Lewis and talking to them, whatever. And I like had a couple drinks, and I thought it would be so funny. You know, at DJ sets, how people like hold up phones and they're like they do.
Yeah,
like,
I do that with 3090, and randomly no one plays it.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, I'm behind him. I'm behind the DJ.
Yeah.
Like
VIP access.
touching his show.
Uh-huh.
And I put play Taylor Swift on my phone, and I did this to the crowd, which I thought would be just the funniest thing ever. It was.
That sounds funny.
I thought it was funny
Yeah.
because I was thinking, oh, this will be like a funny if people share this.
Also, just the photo of that.
Where he's spinning tracks and I'm like this, holding it to the crowd,
Yeah.
play Taylor Swift. Yeah, that
Didn't
will get you.
land, huh?
So the managers weren't pleased with how,
So random.
how I was acting behind him.
So random.
I got one of these. Like, act like you've been here before things. And I go, yes, good idea. So I stopped. But I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I think that's funny as well.
Anyone got a photo
I would have
of that?
been. I would have been laughing.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then Sunday I went to a Lakers Lakers game.
Oh, how was
Oh my God, I
that?
forgot I did that. It was crazy. My friend had his parents had tickets and they weren't going, so he was like, "Do you want to go?" And
Yeah.
we were like right next to LeBron James.
I
Just,
think
I could smell him.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've ever been to a basketball game. I think I've been to like one Sixers game when I was in second grade, but I think I would actually be able to enjoy that because that game seems pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, you gotta just get down,
Get it in the hoop.
get back.
Like football, it's like no matter how many times someone explained that to me. Why are you laughing?
I just opened my drink and I went to drink my mic. Go ahead, sorry.
It's just like no matter how many times somebody explains football to me, I'm not gonna get it. Like it's like long division. Like don't stop trying. Futile. But basketball seems kind of straightforward. I'd be interested
Here's
in
what
going
you'll
to a
like about
game.
basketball.
Hmm.
There's 4 quarters.
So shorter.
Lots of breaks.
I love breaks. But there's like shows in the like dancing.
Yeah, something I'll never do is if my seat gets picked and I have to make X amount of free throws.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that.
What do you mean?
Everybody, there's like they like pick people out of the crowd to go. We're gonna give you like a free 3-night stay at this place, and you just have to make these. No one makes them, but I'm just like, and then they're like, okay, well, congrats, you get this cup and a T-shirt, and it's like, obviously you weren't gonna make like 10 free throws in a row, and now you've got a cup and a T-shirt, and you're gonna walk through the Crypto.com arena back up to your seat, knowing that like. I guess it's kind of cool.
That reminds me,
Good confidence.
My high school, my senior year, decided to start a student-teacher basketball game where they picked a handful of the teachers and a handful of the students to play basketball for the entire school, so the entire school could watch. And it's just like that kind of situation. It's like, I know they're gonna pick me because it's like, imagine not like, of course they're gonna pick me because they move forward with picking.
Yeah,
me. Yeah. Obviously, like a really hard experience for everyone involved. I was benched randomly. So it's like, why bench me if you're going to pick me? Like, you picked me because you want to see what's going to happen when you put me on the field.
You're benched holding up your Play 3090
So it's like, why are you, like, what's the point of me just sitting on the field? You know?
Well,
so,
the point is that you got up and you did it. I would have faked an injury.
Oh, no, that was really tough.
How was your weekend?
I had a great weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to Vegas for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was awesome. I don't really know. Like, it was a very last minute thing. Our friend Tristan was doing a brand deal with Groupon.
Ooh.
And they have like
forget about Groupon.
They presented him with like a list of 20 experiences. And they were like, are any of these experiences jumping out to you as something you'd want to do? And so Tristan said, sure, I'd be interested in an escape room in Los Angeles, bowling in Los Angeles, or like as a joke, he was like, and you can also send me and my friends to Vegas. And then Groupon came back and was like, yeah, any of those are fine. And so he was like, okay, I'll go to Vegas.
Thinking they're going to be like...
Thinking they'd be like, no.
Oh, we missed that?
Yeah. And they were like, okay. Here's a hotel room. So like very last minute, like he found this out Thursday. So last minute on Friday, we went to Vegas and I had never been. And I was nervous because I'm, usually requiring to be in corner bed latest, like if I'm going out 12 midnight, but surprise, surprise, I was out till 5
in the morning
a.m.
Whoa.
PDT, and it was because of me, because I could not get myself away from the blackjack table that we were out that late. And then I never went to bed. That was my first all-nighter because I had 4 espresso martinis and Tristan snoring that kept me up. However, the next 36 hours I was unconscious once we got home.
It catches up with you.
But man, do I love Vegas.
That's great.
Never going back.
Yeah.
Ever. Had a blast. Truly.
Quitting while you're ahead.
Yeah. I love gambling. I lost $200, but I really didn't lose because I was playing blackjack for like 4 hours. So that was like I was in it for that long. Like I had won, then I lost, then I won,
sat
then
down.
I lost. Right. It's not like I sat down and lost it all the way.
Yeah.
I basically played 4 divided by 200. No. 200
divided by
50.
4.
I paid $50 an hour to sit at the table. What more could you want? There was a small issue. There's a lot of like creepy, gross men in Vegas. That was like the majority of the population at the casino that I was noticing. And they were...
Vegas is like a nice area for them to all get together.
Yeah, it's a convention of sorts. They deserve a space to gather.
Yeah, that's
just like we all do.
There's no lights because they would normally hang out in an area of a club or bar where there were no lights. But the nice thing about Vegas is they just turn all the lights off.
Yeah.
So that those men can enjoy being vampires.
Awesome. Yeah. Happy that they have the space to do that. And all these creepy old men were coming up to my friends. Mm-hmm. And then I obviously immediately brought to tears because the creepy old men didn't want to talk to me. Mm-hmm. And I was getting upset because I want some attention as well.
Yeah.
So I decided, you know what? Stop being yourself for a second. Enjoy the night. So I found myself at the blackjack table with this man, Darren, for 4 hours, having a blast with Darren. Darren was getting a massage from this woman. He was also losing $1,000 USD. He had lost 2,000 the previous night.
Yeah.
Having a blast with Darren. Then at the end, Darren says, let's get a picture. Darren scoops me up in his arms, kind of cupping my left breast, if you will.
Darren
Turns out
style.
I was with my creepy old man the whole
All along.
time. He was right next to me and I had no idea.
Sometimes.
So it's when you stop looking, you find what you want. And I'm going to insert some pictures of me and Darren here. And it's when you stop looking. And that's the moral of the story.
Sometimes the creepy old man is
right
where you least expect him.
At the blackjack table getting a massage.
Yeah.
And I would have never known until he picked me up.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's my phone background as well. Oh, sorry. I've so many texts and message people wanting to get into contact with me.
Yeah.
This is kind of me and Darren and my friends after blackjack here. And
hey, Darren. I saw your story
sweetheart.
and you called him Darren on one slide and then Daryl on the next slide and then Darren on the next one and then Daryl again. So I wasn't sure. I'm glad you cleared
it was
up.
a combo of genuinely kind of forgetting for a second.
Big D.
Espresso martinis. But yeah, it's Darren.
Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
I would put 90%
Okay.
of my chips, of my blackjack chips. By the way, the dealers don't like it when you fuck around with them.
Weird.
Like they want you to know what you're doing. Oh, sorry, excuse me, it's my first time. I'm a Vegas virgin.
They don't have bunny slopes.
They don't know. There's no bunny slopes.
No.
You're expected to go in. Like when you touch the chips. Oh my God. When you touch the chips and it's not a chip touching time, like you might as well have killed the dealer's entire family. Like it is an insane reaction.
They don't play games.
No.
You know what? You're not going to catch me. You're not going to catch me sitting down at a table in
Really?
Vegas. Nope. I don't like losing money.
Oh, I love gaming.
Yeah, I don't like losing money. I don't like sitting in one place for too long. I'm over at the dueling piano bar.
The
Making
dueling
friends.
piano bar?
Yeah, bitch.
What's that?
There's two pianos next to each other facing each other. They're dueling.
Oh, damn.
They're playing one song here, and then one person, wins the duel.
I did. Oh, very cool.
It looks like this, and it's in almost most of the casinos have a dueling piano area. I prefer this area. People are there to see the dueling pianos.
Whoa.
They're going head to head. It's a modern day duel
That's awesome.
via music and keys. And you can kind of suggest whatever songs you want. I can't believe you've never been to a dueling piano
Well,
bar.
I've only been to Vegas once.
Well, no, these are everywhere.
Oh.
I'm sure there's one in L.A.
Okay. That can be a segment
Los Angeles
for
dueling
us
piano bar.
one day.
Let's see. Oh, Ticklers. Oh, that's in New Orleans. I was going to say, that sounds fun.
I don't think that there is one in LA. Hey guys, we want to take another quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, SeatGeek. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events every single day on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more.
So I have it open because I bought tickets to see Backseat Lovers yesterday, and that's in 2 weeks.
We could also go to Elton John.
When is Elton John?
The
Tonight.
The 17th. No, it's the 17th.
Oh, he's playing San Diego.
In LA. It's Dodger Stadium. That's so perfect for us.
Oh, I'm super
Oh my
down.
God, you're going? Let's go with Ryan.
Okay, well,
Okay.
we're going to see Elton
we'll
John
circle back.
via the SeatGeek app.
Circling back.
I did just buy some tickets last night. And I bought Zach Brown tickets last Friday.
Oh my God, that's
on
amazing.
my SeatGeek app. I love SeatGeek. With artists like Billie Eilish, Post Malone, Jack Harlow, and Luke Combs on tour, you're not going to want to miss out on this.
And Harry Styles.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Let's give him he needs one of those,
They always want to make sure that you are getting a good deal. So when you're on the app, look for the green dots. Green means good. Red means bad. Every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event with swaps.
And you already know you already know we came through for you guys with a little
Finna be in the pit,
code.
we got you.
You finna be in the pit with our code for $20 off B and C for tickets at SeatGeek. $20 off your first purchase with promo code BANDC. Make sure you click the link in the description to download SeatGeek. Tramp Stamp
Do you know what
Grannies.
Tramp Stamp Grannies is?
What?
That's Darren Chris's piano bar. You know who Darren Chris is, right? Glee. Can you guys pull up Darren Chris? You'll know him.
Glee. Glee.
You know
No,
Darren Chris?
I don't know who this is.
Anyway, Tramp Stamp Grannies he was like one of my biggest tier ones of all time.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm sure not surprising
Mhm.
looking at him. But he was also in a Harry Potter musical. Come on, Con.
Brooke, it's okay. That I just...
Damn. But that's his bar. I've actually never been, but if I ever go and he's there, it would be like you would be able to hear me screaming from wherever you live in the United States or abroad. You would probably be able to hear my voice.
Nice.
Yeah. A Harry Potter musical was a powerful musical on YouTube.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
on YouTube?
It's
Maybe
on
I'll check-
YouTube. Well, it was when he was in college, him and his theater troupe, University of Michigan, put on a musical of Harry Potter. And Connor, it just took the world by storm.
That's crazy
Yeah.
to hear. Like
it went
the last,
viral. And he was cast in Glee because of a Harry Potter musical.
It's crazy to hear. Even, sometimes when you're not looking for the last thing you'd ever do, you find it.
Wow.
And it would be me watching that on YouTube.
That is an incredible thing to be able to be sitting here with you today as
Yeah.
two completely different species.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's a dichotomy of sorts.
You can't find another one like it.
No.
No.
And you know who else you can't find another one like?
Who?
That crazy bitch that lives on wherever she lives and screams at people when she runs. And boy, oh boy, do I have an update for you, Brooke.
Yeah.
Someone DM'd us and said, "Oh, I know this woman. She yelled at me today." And we have a video that got sent in of this girl filming this woman. The woman, if you don't remember, this woman like runs in my neighborhood and just tells people to fuck themselves and tells people that like she's going to kill them, but not actually kill them. Actually, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That's the other guy who said, "Oh, I'll get to that after this too."
Okay, perfect.
Anyways, she's just yelling obscenities kind of all the time, but there's a lot to be said. Anyways, here's a video clip of her. By the way, she's a fucking athlete. This
She
woman.
is fast.
She is it. She's crazy, and she doesn't stop. Okay, here she is.
Fat girl.
So she did move forward with calling the girl who filmed this
Yes.
fat girl.
Is she talking to the girl who's filming or a third party?
I think like it kind of seems like she gets one saying in her head, and that's for that block. It is that saying. For my block, it was gay boy.
Yeah.
For this girl's block, apparently it was fat girl.
I'm so curious. That's like a very BuzzFeed quiz. Like, what would this lady call you? I'm very
are you
curious.
Fat girl? Are you gay boy?
Or are you completely something new?
A third
only can
different
come
option.
from her. I'd like to be in her presence.
I'd like
kinda
to.
see.
I'd like to have her here.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I think that would be.
I think she would beat the shit
Well,
out of you.
thank
I'm,
God
like,
we don't have
getting
HR.
Yeah, I'm getting the
Oh.
feeling she would beat the
I would-
shit out of you.
Hey, I would not fight back.
I could see her scratching too. She seems like a scratcher.
I'm
but
really glad we have this video because sometimes your stories, I'm like, okay, there's no
No,
way
yeah,
that
that-
you're telling the truth.
yeah.
That really is validating for you.
I also wanted to say the other day, I'm getting like a lot of endearing people that want me dead recently.
Aw.
And one of them is this guy right next to this place where I got a smoothie bowl this weekend. And he's sitting there on the bench, and I kind of walk by. He's staring at me, and I can feel him staring at me because he's making it he's like got his neck out, kind of. And I was like, did my white person like kind of smirk and nod?
Mm-hmm.
It's what you do in grocery stores when
Right.
you're in the same aisle as somebody.
Yeah.
And I did that to him, and he goes, "I could kill you if I wanted to." And it was weird because I was having a thought about like, wow, it is a gorgeous day. I'm so lucky to be out here. I'm like, I'm thankful to be here. And then he goes, "I could kill you if I wanted to." I'm like, well, thank God you don't want to
Yeah.
today. Because like, I was just thinking how awesome the day is. So I was actually kind of thankful he said it because I took a step back and I go, huh, I'm so thankful that you don't want to kill me
Yeah.
today because I know that you could kill me if you
Yeah.
wanted to. Like I said,
That is crazy that to think like someone could kill you if they wanted
yeah,
to.
and
at any point.
He kind of put things in perspective. I was like, you could if you
Mhm.
wanted to. Then thank you for making that not today.
Yeah.
So I kind of had my acai bowl, and I kind of had a new lease on life after he said that he could kill me in cold blood with his bare hands. You know, so it was it was a good way to go into the rest of my Saturday, just with a new perspective.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Sometimes it takes a direct threat on your life in broad daylight to make you
totally
take a
I'm
deep
happy
breath.
you're here and
I feel
alive
good about
to tell
being
the tale.
here.
Speaking of being alive,
Yeah.
I want to tell you about my doctor's appointment.
Yeah. You went to the doctor.
Well, yeah. Well, this is kind of like it's been a long time coming because I think it was like 2 months ago at this point. I think I talked about it on here, but like really, really convinced myself that I was like terminal, like dying, because I had a bump in my armpit. And I was like, that's the telltale sign of death. And it went away.
Yeah.
But even though it went away, like I like still like had this like I'm like life is like slipping through my fingers, and I was really like depressed and upset, which is awesome, by the way, because I didn't know that like I had that much of a will to live. So I'm very excited to know that like I care about my life in that capacity. Great. So that's an exciting thing to learn about yourself. But I was just like really like depressed, and like to my therapist, I was like, I'm dying. I feel like I'm sick, like something's wrong, like I'm tired, like I have no energy. And she's like, okay, like you're depressed, you're not dying. And I was like, no, like I really, really am dying. And I was like, so like the past 2 months, I've just been like so low energy and depressed because I've convinced myself I was dying. So I went to the doctor. Finally, after making the appointment with the initial armpit bump, they said, we can get you in February. And I said, I'll probably be dead by then. Is there anything you can do for me earlier? So they were able to get me in 2 months from then. So finally, that was last week. Went, got my blood drawn. Turns out nothing life-threatening.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to die.
Good.
Which is amazing. And immediately a switch like flipped. It turns out it was all in my head.
Yeah.
Like I feel completely fine now. Whereas this time last week, I would have eyes were closing, exhausted, feeling sickly. And now I feel like I could run the New York City Marathon. That is so scary how much control your brain has.
Oh, everything's mental.
It just like goes back to the placebo.
It goes back to placebo. You could have a positive placebo.
So scary.
You have a negative placebo.
Like that is truly like I'm scared of how much power my brain has.
Yeah.
But anyway, when I was getting my blood taken, 50-50 chance if I'm going to pass out when that happens. And TW, if you're squeamish with blood, I'm going to tell you about getting my blood taken.
There's a T at Dubs. Blood.
The doctor was like, do you faint? And I was like, yeah, sometimes. So she laid me down, and you know how, I don't know if you faint at all, but you know how doctors, they try to distract you by talking to you, like while they're inserting the needle and drilling.
And they've
blood.
met their match because you were like, I have a podcast. I know what you're doing.
No, not, yeah. I know what they're doing, and they're most of the time
that's like when they're trying to give a baby a shot.
Yeah.
And they,
yeah. It's the same kind of thing. So she like pulls my arm up, pulls my sleeve up, and I have this, I have my tattoo, and she goes, oh, you have a tattoo. That's lovely. She's trying to stick the needle. I'm like, not wanting to talk at all. I just would rather do this in complete silence on my own through deep breathing techniques. She goes, wow, my sister-in-law has a tattoo on her back, but it got infected, and then it kind of scabbed over, and then after the scabbing, it was like pussing a little. I'm like, are you absolutely kidding me right now? Sticking this needle in this part of my arm, the armpit, that's what's so sensitive to me. It's like thin. Like that's what's going to make me nauseous. And then she goes, oh shoot, your vein rolled. The second she said vein rolled, I'm unconscious.
You passed out?
Immediately. Like I was laying down, so I didn't faint, but like out of consciousness completely upon vein rolling after she was talking about the pus and the scabbing of her sister-in-law's tattoo on her back. So she was able to get me apple juice just in time for trying again on this arm, which did not have a tattoo. And I said, I think I just would rather do some silent deep breathing for this one. And then I was able to pull through. And then now my blood results, I love looking at those. Like I would do a whole podcast just like reading you my blood results. I'm sure you wouldn't be super interested, but like how cool is that? that they can like measure.
I've never done it. So.
You've never gotten your blood drawn?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. It's so cool to like see your cholesterol and like all those other things that happen in your body. Your
Mine would come
glucose
back
level.
and they'd be like, you're an empath. I think that kind of thing would like change my perspective too.
You know what's crazy?
Mm.
Having high cholesterol as a 26-year-old woman.
I think it's pretty easy to have high cholesterol based on like
Genetic.
the foods and whatever. Yeah, genetics,
It's
but also like
genetic.
the foods that are easily
Yeah.
like just like in front of us.
Yeah. Mine's genetic. And she also said I could do 200 hours of exercise a week to lower that if I want. And I said, oh,
Is there 200 hours?
pass. Like that's an insane amount of exercise.
There isn't 200 hours in a week. Or was she exaggerating? Or
wait.
were you exaggerating?
Minutes. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
But that's more than 2 hours
No, that's about 2 hours.
No, 60 plus 60.
That's about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Over the course
That's
of 7
insane.
days.
When you think about the fact that like a good exercise routine is like I do 30 minutes, like 3 or 4 times a week is what I aim for. That's not even 200 hours, minutes. Like she's being ridiculous. Sorry, that's like a triathlon person.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, they say like you're supposed to get like 30 minutes a day. What's 30 minutes times 5?
I think the 30-minute thing was like the Michelle Obama era of like, please stand up. Just at some point.
No, because when
during
you
the
think
day.
about 30, 12, 30, 12, 3, 30, which is like a powerful exercise, which by the way, I've been doing that wrong.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to hold on. No wonder I could do it. I let go for 1 second yesterday. I almost
Something to
dropped
look
dead.
forward to though.
Yeah.
Then now you can see progress.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is gonna
And
be
like
cool.
the strength
Yeah.
of, is it core muscles that those work? The 330
Core, leg.
40 30 20
I call it 30-90.
30 60 90.
30-90 due to the hit song 30-90.
Yeah, I've heard about that a
by
couple
Andrew
times
Garfield on
today.
Tick Tick Boom soundtrack.
Uh,
But that's like if you
well-
think about doing the 30-90 4 times a
120.
week, that's not even as many minutes as the doctor told me to do, and that's great. That's a great workout.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I'm
whatever you're
yeah,
whatever
that's
you're
I'm just saying
stoked on.
that's ridiculous to recommend 200 minutes for my cholesterol. By the way, if anyone has high cholesterol, I would recommend you not do 200 minutes of working out.
Don't go to her doctor.
No.
Um
Just like don't tell me what I don't want to hear. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm paying you in Blue Cross Blue Shield California to tell me what I want to hear, and that wasn't it. You know? You have nothing to say.
No, I can't.
You think I should work out 200 minutes a week?
No, I'm just not going to argue with a doctor. Like, I don't want to give you. I'm not in a place to give anyone advice medically.
That is
either.
actually insane that I come out of the doctor and she didn't know what she was talking about because she's telling me what I don't want to hear. That's like an insane personality trait that I have, and I don't want to fix it.
Okay. Let's talk about the lottery.
Okay.
Wait,
Wait, there's other things on the notes app that are good. Do you want to go right to the lottery?
Well, we talked about so much random shit.
Oh, okay.
We gotta talk
Okay.
about some stuff that has
Sure.
transpired. I think like something pertinent, like obviously the Elon Musk thing. I have such like an interesting thing, and I hope no one's already said it.
It's okay if somebody else has said it because they haven't said
I
exactly
know,
what you're
but
going to say.
we both get so annoyed when
I
someone
know.
has a thought that is almost verbatim from this podcast. By the way, we have eyes on you.
The worst is when we record like a few days in advance before our podcast goes out, and then in the time that we're waiting for the podcast to go out, somebody publishes a podcast that says the same thing we've already said but hasn't been released.
There's been people that take full blown, like verbatim a sentence we've done and made a skit around it,
That
and
is
I'm like,
frustrating.
we follow you on everything, and we see that you follow us.
It's okay.
Anywho, okay.
What is that saying?
Flattery is the term.
No. About like comedians.
Comedians.
Good comedians.
No, it's artists.
Good artists.
Good artists copy, great artists steal.
Yeah.
So we follow a bunch of great artists, apparently.
Yeah.
But if I'm stealing from someone now, this is unintentional. But Elon Musk is banning people for impersonating him only 6 days after making comedy legal on Twitter.
Yeah. I saw he did that to Sarah Silverman.
Yeah. Kathy Griffin, who's, I think she's annoying, but Griffin.
Is she the one that got like full canceled for the
beheading
Trump.
Yes,
yeah.
that's
I get confused between her and a lot of other
Reba.
Griffins.
Oh, Reba
know.
McEntire.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got on her deceased mom's Twitter account, which is still active,
Yeah,
and
no, of course she did.
hashtagged Free Kathy from the bounds of being in Twitter jail, which is we've all been there. But I just think this is funny because once again, Elon is climbing the ranks on my loser list, which is a list I have in my phone, which I'm not going to ever read out loud because I think a lot of people would be very offended.
Who's number one?
Let me look. Oh, Tom Brady is number one right now.
Really?
Yeah, but there's a
Why
lot.
is he above? You know, I cannot say Elon's name. Like, it takes me a minute to think about it because I want to say like Alana. Elon.
Is there?
Ellen.
Just like
Why is he above Elon?
he recently climbed up there.
Because of his lip kissing?
No. Oh my God, no. He's just like becoming. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's like
Just
a
like a
gut. It's like a
vibe?
gut thing for
Okay.
me. There's some people that don't even get to be on the list. Ellen doesn't get to grace the loser list because she's so
Really?
far gone. Yeah. There's a lot of people walking a fine line. One of them you're really not gonna like. I can't even say it.
Is it Harry? Connor. Connor, you
I'm sorry.
like that's
That's why I'm not gonna share it out loud.
what? It's one thing not to like him, which it makes no sense, but to put him on your loser
It's
list?
not on the loser list. He's walking a fine line.
That's the name of his album.
Then he's gracing the tier of
No,
his
it's
list.
not. Is it?
I don't know. Anyways, Elon Musk is now banning people who are impersonating him. So, like, people, you have to explicitly say, like, this is a parody account if you're going to make fun of someone, which is funny because that was, like, his whole thing against the, whatever, free speech. And you know what it reminded me of?
What?
Remember when Neville bought iCarly because the
Yeah.
domain went up for sale?
And they'll rue the day.
And they'll rue the day.
Yeah.
And, like, he was just this big, like, loser that didn't have any friends. And
Well, he just wanted a kiss. Who could blame him?
yeah, do you think that Elon is following
He's
in
just wanting a kiss?
Neville Papperman's footsteps?
Elon Musk just wants a kiss from Hank Green.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, he just wants a kiss from Hank Green, probably.
Guys, I randomly have to pee my pants. Hold
Oh.
on. It's just a break. Normalized breaks. I'm coming back. We're not going to bonus episode
Yeah,
yet.
no problem.
Okay, one sec. Do you want to like lead them through
I feel like that's your thing.
like a meditation or
Okay.
something? Wait, come on.
Don't you want to? I don't want to
Yeah.
tell any of the stories. Of course, you would want to be here for those.
What stories?
I don't know, but of course, you would want to be here for
Yeah,
anything
naturally.
I say.
Why
Yeah. Let me look at my.
don't
what?
you intro Rotisserie Chicken Man?
No, I want to do that with you. Okay, just like we can just take a break. Let me see if I've got anything for you guys. I'm really bad at guided meditations. I would give myself the ick if I did that. But I do want to know, I guess when Connor comes back, he wrote in our shared notes app, is it bad that I drunkenly asked a friend that's a doctor to do a physical on my balls to check that lump? Oh, and they did it. Okay. Interesting. I'm really looking forward to hearing about that when he comes back. What else do we have in here? Connor just wrote hibernation in all caps. Okay, perfect. He also just wrote Mindy. So that's interesting. He also wrote sneezing, ... Homeless man tried to kill me. We've heard about that. Mommies who microdose. I'm not sure what he means by that. This is we do want to get to the Rotisserie Chicken Man. That is something we will be covering on this episode. I feel strongly about that. I think I've talked about blood etiquette when getting blood taken. That's really. Oh, also I saw this thing on TikTok that I haven't tried yet, but I really want to, where instead of using an ice roller, freeze a cucumber, because that gives you the benefits of an ice roller and also the vitamins or whatever, the nutrients, the benefits of the cucumber. So it's like, that's awesome. I would like to try that. I have a cucumber in my fridge. What else have I seen on TikTok this week? Let's check it out. Wow, I used to think I could never do a solo podcast, but I'm actually having a blast right now. Oh my God. I, for the first time, listened to the 1975 yesterday. I knew who they were before because of just like being in my Tumblr era. You know, you hear the name Maddie Healy, but I had never done a deep dive. And let me just say, I think I'm kind of embarrassed that it's taken me so long, so I'm not really going public with that information. But I think something bad is happening to me.
You're not going public with the information you just read to our...
I mean, public on my on
What
social
information?
platforms. You have to watch the pod to find out. I went full solo while you were gone,
Wait, what are you talking about?
just like talking to myself.
Okay, did we have any more things on Elon and like the Twitter, the way that it's... Oh, yes, I
Well,
did.
he
I
got
did.
in a fight with Hank Green.
I'm so sorry to rewind like this. I know he got in a fight with Hank Green, but they came out this morning saying that the blue checks, while they will be available to all
Yes.
for a fee of $8 a month, they're now introducing an official badge that will go under your blue check for people that currently have blue checks. For
An extra fee?
no,
Free of charge?
no. This is the original purpose of the blue check was to so you knew. So now there's two verified checks. One that shows next to your profile and replies, retweets, whatever. It means you're a Twitter blue subscriber. The other official one only like shows up on certain. So like.
So
Does that make sense?
So
Like,
if we're verified on Twitter now, do we get that official mark?
no, not all like public figures will get it, but like any please note that Twitter will do lots of dumb things in coming months. We will keep. He is
Elon said, please note Twitter will be doing lots of dumb things, or someone else said.
no. Elon did say that. Oh, it sucks so bad because I'm seeing he's like the boss. It's like I'm the cool boss, but he's actually just like fucking everything up. Like it's really cringy to watch. That's why he's on the loser list.
Damn.
Yeah.
You really want to put Harry Styles on the same list as this man?
I didn't know he's not on the same list. I said
you said he's walking a fine line. You're considering?
I don't want him to be on the loser list with Tom
you
Brady.
do.
I mean, Elon.
Clearly do.
Elon deserves to be on his own loser list, but he's. Oh, wait! Update just now. They removed the official thing.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, and
Okay.
Elon responded, "I just killed it."
Okay. I'm just like, this is why I just don't even engage, because it's like
time to
just when it happens, that's when I'll believe anything.
It's nice to just take a
Yeah, I don't need to be knowing one thing's going to happen. No, it's not. Blah, blah, blah. Just, GWTF. Go with the flow.
Oh.
Negative connotation, though.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about the rotisserie chicken guy.
Oh, I love him.
I love him.
The thing is, I'm not showing. Okay, introduce who he is and what.
Well, basically, there's this guy who's been eating a rotisserie chicken every day for about 40 days now. And he kind of came to be known because he was posting flyers in Philly. He's from Philly. And someone posted the flyer on Twitter. I was like, come watch me eat a rotisserie chicken for the 40th consecutive day of eating a whole rotisserie chicken. And P.S., this is not a party. And he ate this rotisserie chicken in like an abandoned Walmart lot in Philly.
on a pier.
On a pier, and so many people showed up. And so obviously I'm head over heels in love with this man because he looks like Andrew Garfield. There's rotisserie chicken involved. That's like the perfect storm for me. And so I set my Hinge location to that abandoned pier in Philly just to kind of see if I could find him at all. No luck. I did ask Twitter if he was single. Someone said he's married, but I think they were fucking with me.
Well, I think that there's probably a lot. He's probably the most eligible bachelor in Philadelphia right now.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Man.
He is
I'm not
exemplary man.
You know that I've had this thing with rotisserie chickens for the longest time.
Yeah, well, everyone loves rotisserie chicken.
I know, but my experience with rotisserie chicken is unique.
That is like, that is a powerful image.
This is someone running for Congress.
Yeah, he's leading a movement.
But he's not. Like he is.
He's what the people need.
This is someone who should have disciples.
Yeah, he's
I'll say it. Look at him speaking to his disciples.
Look at it. That is literally like fully Jesus.
Yeah, and he's eating supper, and
Yeah.
everyone's watching him turn a rotisserie chicken into an eaten rotisserie chicken for the 40th day. And you know what? Jesus spent 40 days and 40 nights in the desert, no eating. This man spent 40 days and 40 nights in Philadelphia eating a rotisserie chicken. I wonder if it was
the similarities are striking.
Uncanny. And
between the Bible and Rotisserie Chicken Man. What's
Eat
his
that
name?
chicken, Alex.
What? That's a perfect name. Look at him. He looks like Andrew Garfield. Can we blow up that image? That's like insane. Can you pull up a picture of Andrew Garfield? I don't know if Connor knows what he looks like.
I do.
Pull up Andrew Garfield with beard, if at all possible.
Anyways,
and then kind of put them side by side because it's glaring.
I believe you because I do know what Andrew Garfield looks like.
Look at that. Like, Can you click on the third image? Are you not seeing an exact replica almost?
No, but that's what's cool is that the human experience.
Connor.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm seeing a beard and a man with a beard.
It is identical.
Two men with beards
that look the same.
Okay.
Crazy.
The human experience is so individual, and that's the cool part about it.
Sure, but this is feeling objective to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Before we head over to the bone?
Yeah, I want to talk. I want to go to Science Corner real quick.
Hell yeah.
Before we let people
No, that's
go.
perfect.
Guys, I have a Science Corner experience today for us all to chat about. This is, oh my God, this is what I want to end on because I'm sure I'm gonna smell a gas leak halfway through talking about this. But I'm willing to go there for this because Science Corner was supposed to be the art of hibernation today. But that was such low-hanging fruit for me because I love hibernation, and I'm not going to get into it.
All I know about hibernation really is the episode of SpongeBob where Sandy hibernates.
Yep.
How about you? That's where I learned about it.
I watched like one of those Planet Earth things on hibernation, but we'll talk about. Let's do Science Corner hibernation next week.
Okay.
This week we have to talk about the fact that there was. Okay, hang on. There was recently a Nobel Peace Prize awarded, which I don't think many people keep up with anymore. Because, like, there's
kind of
more fun things to pay attention
to.
This is the Physics Nobel Peace Prize, so no one pays attention.
How many are there?
This is like the VMAs of awards. I feel like.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
No one really pays attention. But, basically, this girl comes up to me at this event like 2 weeks ago, and is like, "We're having drinks, like no one, a couple drinks, whatever." And she's really excited. She's like trying to find someone. I watched her kind of try to find someone to talk about. I heard her say quantum like several times. Quantum. And I'm
That's
like,
a buzzword.
Yeah, that is like in one ear, out the other for me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no. I'm like on her roster of people that she's going to try to corner to talk about quantum. Now it doesn't even feel like a real word.
Yeah.
And I let her tell me this, and it did give me a panic attack, and I got up and walked away. But it was interesting, and I heard her say to her friend, "Do you think it was something I said?" And little did she know it was actually something that she said that made me go full spiral mode. But basically, there was a Physics Nobel Peace Prize award given to someone that made a new discovery in quantum physics. And I'm going to read through this thing and then explain how she explained it to me. But okay, wait, can I read this is an article that we pulled up. I want to read the header, the title. It says, "The universe is not locally real, and the Physics Nobel Peace Prize winners proved it. Elegant experiments with entangled light have laid bare a profound mystery at the heart of reality." This is going to freak you guys out, okay?
Yeah.
So
didn't understand what.
Okay, so basically like we live in a simulation people are like kind of right. And the way she explained it to me while we're sitting at this party is that saying that says, if a tree falls in the woods and there's no one around to hear it, does it actually make a noise?
Yes.
They proved that it does not.
There's no way they could prove that.
Reality is based in consciousness. And if there's no one there to experience it, it doesn't exist.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Let's see if I explained that correctly.
No, those words sounded right.
And it's freaking you out?
No, it's just like, that's wrong.
Can we scroll down to how they explained it? Let's see. So basically they said, one of the more unsettling discoveries in the past half a century is that the universe is not locally real. Quote, real meaning that objects have definite properties and independent observation. An apple can be read even when no one is looking. This is where we get to the tree thing. Local means objects can only be influenced by their surroundings and that any influence cannot travel faster than light. So investigations at the frontiers of quantum physics have found that these things cannot both be true. So Instead, the evidence shows objects are not influenced solely by their surroundings, and they may also lack definite properties prior to measurement. So Albert Einstein said
Really getting
to
you
a
going.
friend, "Do you really believe the moon is not there when you are not looking at it?" Which is just like,
no, it's there. That's the whole point.
you can't. That's what
You can't
they're-
know. It's
they're
like
saying that, like,
Schrodinger's
you
cat.
can't-
You
Yeah.
know that one?
No, I don't.
Can someone look up Schrodinger's cat?
Schrodinger's.
Sorry. You don't know him, though.
I know his cat.
You just said you didn't.
I don't know him. I know his cat.
It's like, okay, wait. What's the... I got to put my glasses on for this. This is quantum mechanics, though, so you might not be as familiar with it as you are with
No, I'm
quantum
more of a
physics.
physics guy.
The paradox of it's also quantum superposition. In the thought experiment, a hypothetical cat may be considered simultaneously both alive and dead as a result of its fate being linked to random subatomic event that may or may not occur. I don't get it.
So-
But I don't get it, but I used to get it before I read that. Basically, there's a cat in a box, and before you open the box, the cat is alive and dead because both possibilities exist. Maybe. Should I call my dad? He used to explain it to me.
Sure, call your dad and have him explain to you Schrodinger's cat.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep reading about this quantum thing really quick while we're on it, and you call your dad.
Okay.
Can we go back to that thing? Can we get like this for dummies thing? Like, this is of course deeply contrary to our everyday experiences. The demise of local realism has made a lot of people very angry and been widely regarded as a bad move. Yeah, because it's scary. No one wants to be scared. We just want to like go to Trader Joe's and watch
Why don't
Love on the
you never
Spectrum.
answer me.
I don't know. This happened to me when I was in jail.
No, he's not going to answer. But I think I was right about it being alive and dead at the same time because both possibilities exist when you don't open the box.
Yeah, but not if you can hear the cat meowing. It's definitely
Yeah.
alive.
Dad,
Yeah, what's up, bro?
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm working. What's happening?
Oh, I have you on the pod. Is that okay? I have a question.
Sure.
Can you explain Schrodinger's cat?
I think Schrodinger's cat was a cat they put in a box, and I think the concept was if you didn't look at him, he would stay alive, but if you looked at him, he'd be dead. It's something like quantum mechanics, that if you observe a state of something, it determines what that state is, but unless you look at it, it's not determined.
Why would he die when you look at him?
I don't know the physics behind it.
The quantum physics of it all?
Yeah.
I think, tell me if this sounds right, he can be dead and alive before you open the box. He is both dead and alive before you open the box because both possibilities exist. And then you kill him when you open the box.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but it's one of
Well,
those.
I remember you were telling me about that when I tried to write my young adult novel. Remember that?
Of course not.
Oh. You remember my Black Mirror idea? And you got me a recorder for Hanukkah because I was going to become an author like 2
Right.
years ago.
2 years ago. How about like 6 years ago?
No, that was right before I got a TikTok okay, whatever. We don't have to get into that.
All right.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. I'm so worried about him because he asked for my BetterHelp code.
Guys, this
I was
episode is
worried he
brought to you by
wasn't okay.
BetterHelp, BNCMAP, $20, or shoot, just listen to
So
the
that
ad.
did not make it any more clear.
No, so I'm understanding it's like quantum physics, stuff like that.
Oh my God. This could not be more perfect. Hank Green explaining Schrodinger's cat. Let's play it. I love
Should we
him.
do it in Close Friends?
Oh,
wait,
damn,
we
yeah.
we could dive into this in close
But-
friends.
Okay.
This is gonna be easier to do.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, so now we have Hank Green explaining what I just tried to explain, which we should have just done first, because
Oh.
I'm sure he's just busting a nut over the fact that
Can
the
I
universe
confess
is not-
something?
Yeah.
Like, as much as I love Hank and John, sometimes I get more confused once they start talking because they're so smart that it's actually like, I don't understand. I don't even know any of the words that just came out of your mouth.
Well, let's see.
Let's see.
This is a tough one, so let's see if he can do it.
today, and I want to try to explain it to you without lying.
If a tree falls in a forest,
That's not Hank.
Oh wait, no,
Oh
that
God,
one
that was a stitch.
that one could have worked actually because I
Oh.
bet that guy was gonna dumb it down. Can
He
we
was not available.
can we do that one more time?
The Nobel Prize in Physics got announced today, and I want to try to explain it to you without lying.
If a tree falls in a forest and no one's around, does it make a sound? Is the moon really there if we're not looking at it?
Albert.
Does the simple act of observation influence or change the outcome? One card out of 78 different possibilities. All of these are different. Any of these can pop out. I'm going to focus on that one. I'm just going to observe the magician. I'm going to tap into my heart, into the present moment.
Was that a magic trick?
I don't know.
I
Like,
kind of zoned out a
he
little
just
bit.
kind of just made it about himself and his magic.
I think we had. That's why you just have to start with Hank.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm over it.
Okay.
Someone got a Peace Prize. They proved that. They proved the fact that the moon is not there if no one's looking at it. / an apple would not be red if no one's looking at it. / if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it, it would not make a sound. Because
Life is about perception.
no exists. Yeah,
Human
it's
perception.
not real if no one's there. Like it's not.
Okay. Let's
Let's be done. Let's go into the bonus.
tie a bow on this. In the bonus, we will continue.
Yeah, if you
this
guys
discussion. I also do want to revisit my young adult novel because I know that existed and that felt really invalidating. So I know I have a Google Doc about my young adult novel.
Well, let's dive into that as well.
And we have to talk about White Lotus.
Yeah, White Lotus.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you guys.
Okay, we'll see you. And if anyone knows any more about that, that would be helpful for Science Corner. And we're going to talk about hibernation in Science Corner next week.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can't wait.
I can't either. Okay, bye.
Bye. Smooches.
Smooches. See ya.
This week on Close Friends.
Hank Green is wrong.
I don't think.
No.
He's never.
dumb
He's
because-
literally never been wrong.
I don't want to play.
Just start playing.
I don't wanna play.
Just start playing.
I'm not playing.
You're being stubborn.
I can't play because I think that you're wrong. God damn.
You're pissing me
You know what's amazing?
off.
Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.